50. How many times a minute does a boat bob up and down on ocean waves that have a wavelength of 40 meters and a propagation speed of 50 meters per second? All right, so first thing I need you to know is this formula, that the velocity of a wave will equal its wavelength multiplied by its frequency. Velocity is meters per second, wavelength is in meters, frequency is in hertz, or aka 1 over seconds, aka seconds minus 1. All right, so basically what they're asking us, we have to reinterpret this. How many times a minute does a boat bob up and down? Now they're actually asking us for the frequency. However, they're asking it for it per minute, basically. Remember frequency, all right, in terms of English or in terms of words, all right, is going to be basically the number of cycles or the number of oscillations or the number of bobs or whatever you want to call it, the number of things, oscillations per second, okay? So that's what they're at. How many times a minute does it bob up and down? Or how many cycles per minute, right? But the true frequency when you calculate it's always per second. So that's easy though. If we can find the frequency here in the formula, we know it's per second, we can convert that into minutes, right? So that's what we're going to do. Solve this thing for frequency. So it's the velocity of the wave divided by the wavelength. Plug in the values, make sure they're correct. So it's 5 meters per second. That's good for the velocity. The wavelength is going to be 40. So we can simply easily calculate this, right? So this will be 5 divided by 40. So that's going to work out to be 0.125. All right, and this would be cycles per second, right? Or aka per second, or hertz, whatever you want to call it, all right? So this is, I'm going to write this out like this, cycles, C-Y-C-L-E-S, if I could spell, cycles per second. Now all I got to do is I got the frequency in cycles per second, but they wanted it per minute. So that's easy now, right? Just do the conversion. Get rid of seconds, seconds on the top, minute on the bottom, 60 seconds in a minute. And this should make sense. So simply just multiply your answer by 60. And this now works out to be 7.5 bobs or cycles. And we'll call it bobs per minute. And voila. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this helped. Please remember to help us out and subscribe. And we will see you soon. Take care.